Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Marion City Council meeting, Monday, June 10th, 2024. If you'd please stand with me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please show all council members present. Have the reading of the minutes from the June 5th, 2024 closed session. The City of Taneytown on June 5th, 2024 at 9:07 p.m. at City Hall. There was a motion to enter into a closed meeting made by Councilmember Foster with a second by Councilmember Tillman. All council members voted aye. In accordance to the Maryland Open Meetings Act, Title 10, Governmental Procedures, Subtitle 5, Meetings, Section 3-305B, this meeting was closed in order to discuss the appointment, employment, assignment, promotion, discipline, demotion, compensation, removal, resignation, or performance evaluation of appointees, employees, or officials over whom it has jurisdiction, or any other personal matter that affects one or more specific individuals. The topics discussed were employee compensation for a specific individual. Persons present at the meeting were Mayor Miller, all council members, the city manager, and the city clerk. Actions taken at the closed session, a motion by Councilmember Tillman to maintain current salary for the remainder of the fiscal year 2024 with a second by Councilmember Cheney. Motion failed with a vote of 2 in favor and 3 opposed. Motion by Councilmember Tillman to increase salary to $47,921 for fiscal year 2025 with a second by Councilmember Cheney. Motion failed with 2 in favor, 3 opposed. Meeting adjournment was at 10:20 p.m. by a motion made by Councilmember Tillman with a second by Councilmember Foster, carried 5-0. All good? Sounds good. Up first, we have the approval of the minutes from the May 8th, 2024 and May 13th, 2024 regular meetings and the May 13th, 2024 and June 5th, 2024 closed sessions. I'm looking for a motion in regards to that.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Any further comments, questions, concerns by council? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Carries. Council member statement regarding conflicts of interest on agenda items. Would any council member like to make a statement regarding that? Hearing none, proceeding forward. Resolution, ordinances, and agreements. First, we have approval of the Catholic Charities lease. Looking for a motion on that.
Motion to approve the lease.
I'll second the motion.
Any further comments, questions, concerns by council? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Carries. Up next, we have adoption of ordinance 01-2024, fiscal year 2024-2025 operating budget. Looking for a motion in regards to that.
Motion to approve the 2024-25 operating budget.
Looking for a second.
I will second.
Any further comments, questions, concerns by council? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Carries. Up next, we have ordinance 05-2024, fiscal year 2023-2024, budget amendment 4. Looking for a motion in regards to that.
Mr. Mayor, we do need to declare that an emergency action to pass it the month that it, so we should do that first.
So do you want a motion for the emergency?
Yes.
Okay. Would anybody like to make that motion? Jim, is there any specifics that they should have that go along with it, or just that this ordinance is, I'm making a motion that this ordinance be accepted as an emergency?
Yep. And the intent would be that it needs to be passed this fiscal year. Yep. So because of the urgency, that's why we're considering it an emergency situation to pass it the same month it was introduced.
Yep.
So we need to declare it an emergency situation.
Yep. Looking for anybody who would like to make a motion in regards to the emergency action?
So you need a motion first to make it
To
an
even,
emergency?
yep.
Yes.
Or else it won't, the amendment won't be there before the end of the fiscal year.
Okay, so motion to make an emergency budget amendment.
Second.
Any further comments, questions, concerns by council? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay.
No.
Carries. Up next, we have adoption of Resolution 2024-09, or water allocation for June.
We need to, now we
We
need
need
to
the
pass
motion
that.
for the
My
amendment.
bad, my bad. Okay, now I'm looking for a motion regarding ordinance 05-2024, fiscal year 2023-2024 budget amendment number 4.
Motion to approve the fiscal year 2023-24 budget amendment number 4.
Looking for a second in regards to that.
Second.
Any further comments, questions, concerns by council? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay.
No.
Nay.
Motion carries. Yeah.
Oh, wait, moment, please.
Are you looking for what I think you're looking for?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what it says.
Okay.
Up next, we have Resolution 2024-09, water allocation for June. Looking for a motion in regards to that.
Motion to approve the water allocation for June.
Looking for a second.
I'll second that.
All those in, or any further comments, questions, concerns by council? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Carries. Up next, city manager report, department reports, legal report. Jim, you got anything additional for us?
Nothing significant, just a heads up that we did get the town-county agreement for fiscal year '25. That'll be on your agenda for next month after we've compared it to this year. Just, you have that to look forward to.
Sounds good, thank you. Up next, we have new business. Up first is the monthly financial report. I'm looking for a motion in regards to that.
Motion to approve.
Looking for a second.
I'll second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Carries. Up next, we have accounts payables. Looking for a motion in regards to that.
Move to approve the accounts payable report.
Looking for a second.
Second.
Any further comments, questions, concerns by council? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Carries. Next up, we have approval of special event permit, Taneytown Pride event, June 30th, 2024. Looking for a motion in regards to that.
Move to approve that request.
Looking for a second.
I will second.
Any further comments, questions, concerns by council? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Carries. Next up, we have council member reports, starting with Councilmember Tillman.
Good evening. We had a kind of a quiet planning commission meeting last month. We did approve the concept site plan for Taneytown Elementary School addition for their all-day kindergarten and preschool. Taneytown Supply did a preliminary site plan presentation with no action required. And Avapco they also presented a site plan, and their site plan had been previously approved, contingent on the special exception from the Board of Zoning Appeals, which was subsequently approved, and so that site plan is now approved. There are activities moving forward on the Mountain Brook Farm and the Garnet Ridge developments. More to come on that as things develop. Let's see. Last month, of course, the mayor and council approved the proposal for our Arrow to help us update our comprehensive plan, and we're looking forward to getting started on that. And on the 16th of May, we had a training with City Attorney Gullo, with the Planning Commission, and also the Board of Zoning Appeals to talk about what our responsibilities and rights and duties and stuff are, and to talk about the issues that come before us so that we have a good idea how to deal with them. We didn't talk about any issues in particular per se, but we did talk about, what our job is on both the Planning Commission and the Board of Zoning Appeals. And it was a very, very good meeting. We learned a lot. Everybody that was there learned a lot. So really appreciated that. Let's see. Actually, I think Evapco has already moved forward with construction on the Allendale Lane lot. And other than that, not a whole lot of big news. I do have a couple of side notes I wanted to talk about. One is the county housing study. There is a survey that's online. I do encourage everyone to take it. I did it. It takes about 5 or 6 minutes. But it helps the county develop an idea of what the current housing stock is and what people think the needs are in the county in regards to housing. So I do encourage you to take that. The carnival started tonight, right? And is ongoing for the week. Please come out and support the Taneytown Volunteer Fire Department at the carnival. And there will be a ribbon cutting at the Catholic Charities preschool and Head Start at Trinity Lutheran Church. That'll be Thursday, the 20th of June at 8 a.m. You all will get the invitations. They're due out tomorrow. So you should all see those, and I hope to see you there.
Councilmember Cheney.
Okay, so I have the police department report for this month. In May of 2024, there were 403 dispatched or generated calls for service, 41 citations issued, 97 warnings issued, 8 adult arrests, and 2 juvenile arrests. Good news as far as community outreach. Chief Baker attended the Career Day event at Northwest Middle School. He spoke with the students about the law enforcement profession and also displayed some of the department's equipment that is utilized during the course of their duties. The department's child passenger safety technician, Haley Engels, participated in a car seat distribution event and also completed a car seat inspection during the month of May. And the Taneytown Police Department participated in and provided traffic enforcement for the Memorial Day Parade. They would like to thank the members of the Department of Public Works for all their help with this event. It is really appreciated. As far as training for the department in the month of May, patrol completed 2 hours of officer tactical training. Officer Buntley completed lateral in-service training, including 12 courses for a total of 19 hours of training. The department also underwent child abuse and neglect training, human trafficking training, use of force, de-escalation and minimizing use of force, autism for law enforcement, hate crimes training for law enforcement, child abuse and child exploitation, cultural awareness and diversity training, anti-bias training for law enforcement, implicit bias training, cyber stalking training, and victims' rights, crimes, and delinquent acts training. As far as specialized training, Officer Blaze completed crisis intervention training, which was a 40-hour program and was hosted by the Carroll County Crisis Intervention Team. That took place from April 29th to May 3rd. On May 14th, Private First Class Darby and Corporal Schaefer participated in Type 3 Rifle Semi-Annual Qualification Training. In other good news, Private First Class Myers and Buntley have completed their field training and have been released for solo patrol. And that's all from the police department.
Mayor Pro Tem McCarron.
Economic Development Department is moving along. It wasn't too much going on last month. We did have our second Saturday occurred during that month, and Mace was pretty well satisfied with the way participation he got and the number of people that were downtown and were able to take advantage of that special day. I didn't follow up with him today on the event Saturday, where there was a lot going on Saturday with the Hudson Show and the Hudson Show at the museum and the wine festival at the park, but it looked like there was some action downtown as I traveled to and fro those events. We talked about a grant that's available that could help a lot of the businesses downtown for facade improvement and interior improvement. The window is short. I think the deadline to apply is by the end of the month. And I encouraged him to reach out specifically to businesses that needed help or could possibly need help, and suggested that we try to capitalize on that. New awnings are in the picture for some of our Main Street stores that have shabby awnings right now. And that looks good. We discussed briefly the reconciliation between the community association and the Main Street books, and that is making progress. He feels like we have got to the point where we can understand what is going on a monthly basis, and plans to make those reports monthly to the Main Street Committee and share all the information that he gets directly with them. I've not checked with Beth at Russ to verify that, but we'll see. And that's about it, I guess.
That's good. Councilmember Foster?
Silver Oak Academy is in the process of hiring staff. They expect to have students there by September 1st. As I've reported before, it's going to be a much different facility than the town is used to. There will be different types of students at this facility. It'll still be Silver Oak, but they have partnered with the state and the Department of Juvenile Services. These students will not be students that leave the facility. I remain on the board to represent the city, and as things move forward, we will see how that partnership works out. Habitat for Humanity is having the ribbon cutting ceremony on Thursday for the new homes. Everybody should have gotten their invites, and we're all pretty excited about that. That's about it. Nothing new to report from Public Works aside from the business with the purchasing the truck and the problem that the city manager made us aware of with the company that we have to deal with that's gone bankrupt. We will see in time how that plays out.
Councilmember Fuller?
So the 12th Annual Wine, Art, and Music Festival was this past Saturday. It ended up being a beautiful day, and we want to thank everyone who came out to enjoy it with us. We had just over 300 paying attendees between the regular and VIP admissions, and there were an estimated 150 general admission attendees. The bands were great. The vendors were very happy, as were the attendees, and we consider this event a great success and look forward to next year. The next big event is going to be our Independence Day celebration on Wednesday, July 3rd. That kicks off at 6 p.m. with food trucks, games, a bounce house, a DJ, and then the fireworks will go off about 9:30. Then we have our family movie nights, starting with The Chronicles of Narnia at 8:30 on Saturday, June 29th. The first 25 moviegoers will receive a coupon for $4 off their favorite treat from Kona Ice, and they will be present. Obviously, that's happening up at Memorial Park, so come on out and spend some time. And that does it for me tonight.
Sounds good. The only thing I had to say is that I will be out and a little bit delayed if you're messaging me or needing a response from me. You know, the city manager's here, make sure you message the city. But I will be out of the state from tomorrow until the 22nd. So again, delayed messaging if you're looking to reach out to me. If you need something immediate, city manager, if there's other council members to reach out to as well. Other than that, looking for a motion of adjournment.
Move to adjourn.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. Carries. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.